Hey guys, it's Tasty Thursday. Today we are not traveling, but our food is actually going to be traveling. We haven't done that before. And the reason I say our food is traveling is because today we're going to make something for one of our viewers' birthdays. Today is one of our viewers' 5th birthday. That is pretty cool. So we're making her some special treats, and I'm going to let you see how I do it. So what we're going to do is be making some candy. So we're going to use our very own candy mold. Now this is a special candy mold. You can buy these not just like this, but regular candy molds at a craft store. That will work fine. We have a special one today that has her name. So we have just a few supplies. We need some candy wafers that we got at the craft store, and she's a big fan of Tinkerbell, so we're making these in Tinkerbell colors. So I already have some green ones. So we have some light green candy wafers, and then we have our purple. So what we're going to do is just take a handful of them and put them into a microwave safe bowl, because we need to melt these so that we can put the candy into our candy mold. So let's see, we need to put some paper towel over it because we're going to microwave. We don't want it to splatter. So we're going to cook these on the defrost setting for 30 seconds. And then if they're not melted, then we're going to stir them and do another 30 seconds. But right now, let's go ahead and get them melting. Okay, so our candies are melted, and we've got our mold. So what I'm going to do is just take some of our melted candy and fill up each little cavity. Now you don't have to be really neat at the beginning, because we're going to take a knife at the end and smooth over the top. So you just want to be sure you get a good amount in each one. Now if you like to eat these just plain, you don't have to add anything, but if you like mint flavoring or some other kind of candy flavoring, you can get that at the craft store too, and you can add that to your chocolate. You don't want to add it at this point, actually. You can't add it after you've already filled your molds. That wouldn't work very well. Now you could also pour this if your chocolate is really, really melty. My little measuring cup that has a pour spout on it is dirty. I just used it, so that's why I'm spooning it in this time. I used it to make our green ones. Okay. So get these all filled up, and we're going to take a knife and smooth everything over. Alright, so you just take the flat side of your knife, and you're going to just start on one side and smooth it over, and then we're going to go back the other way to be sure we got everything. Whoops, and we missed a little corner here, so we'll just go back and fill that in. Now you'll notice that I'm doing this on a paper towel, and that is because it gets kind of messy when you smooth it over. What? Taste Sister pointed out another little hole. We'll get that filled in. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to put this whole mold in the fridge for about 10 minutes. And then we'll come back and check on our special candies. Alright, so it's been about 10 minutes and our candies are finished. I can't wait. Okay, so here's what you do now. You take your mold. Oh, got some chocolate stuck to our paper towel. Alright, and you're going to kind of just push up. Can you hear that? That's what it sounds like when your candy comes loose. That's what you're listening for. Just kind of peel it back, and your candies will just pop out. Isn't that cool? This is such an easy way to make your own candy. Alright, so now this is what, sometimes you get a little bit of extra that spills over, which happened here, but this is what our finished candy looks like. Isn't that awesome? I'm so excited. So now what we're going to do is you could put these on just a plate and have them at your birthday table, and people could just take one every now and then. Or you could get these little treat bags, and you could put one of each color into each bag with our Tinkerbell colors. We have purple and green. And then we're going to just tie a cute little foil twist tie around the top. And look at that. We have cute little candy that we made all on our own for our birthday party for our birthday girl. So I need to finish wrapping these up and get these in the mail, because our candy has to get traveling. We're going to come back in just a few minutes though and make a healthier snack, also related to Tinkerbell, and it's going to be awesome, so we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back with the healthy portion of our Tinkerbell snacks. So, as you can see in the background, I made a couple up ahead of time. We have Tinkerbell wands that you can eat. So, these are really simple and really good for you. So, the first thing that you need is some barbecue skewers. They're just little pieces of wood with a point at the top. We used these before. You might remember on 4th of July when we made our kebabs with marshmallows and strawberries. We used these sticks. So you need these sticks, you need some washed off green grapes, and you need some honeydew cut in the shape of stars. Now honeydew looks kind of like a cantaloupe, and I already cut mine up, or I would have mine to show you. But it's about the size of a cantaloupe. Better put that down, or I'm going to poke myself. It's about this big around, and it's kind of a whitish yellow outside, but when you cut it on the inside, it's green. Now you can see this is what the inside looks like, and I've already cut these into star shapes, and I did that just by using a star-shaped cookie cutter. So I think those are pretty cool. So now this is an item that you're going to want to make up if you're having it for a party. You don't want to make it up too far ahead of time, otherwise your fruit will get kind of funny looking and it'll get soft and it won't be as delicious. So what you do is you just take your skewer, and I'm going to put 5 grapes. You could load these up with as many grapes as you want. I'm just doing 5 for each Tinkerbell wand. And the way I'm doing it is I'm just putting the whole of the grape where it comes off of the vine. That's where I'm putting the barbecue skewer in. And it goes on really nicely. Move these down a little bit so I can get my 5th grape on here. And now it's time to put the star on top. And the same thing, you just put it right on the point. Slide it on here. And here we go, Tinkerbell wands.